Hey, you guys, we are back to do another review of 90 Day Fiancé. Now, let me tell you something. Listen, honey.
I'm tired, y'all.
Nah, y'all need to share this video. Because the last video barely did make over 1,000.
It finally got over 1,000.
Finally.
Took almost a whole week to get 1,000 views. Now, people be asking us to do these videos of 90 Day Fiancé. We do them, and it's like 2 hours to watch. Another 45 minutes, an hour to gonna do a video on it, and we only get 1,000 views on it. Come on, man. The math ain't mathing.
It ain't. But
come on.
We trying to finish out this season, but it ain't looking so good.
We got full-time jobs, and we come in here.
Okay, baby, this just the intro.
No, forget that. I'm gonna get on my soapbox. Full-time jobs. I work in the sun and be coming here dog tired. She said, "Babe, we gotta do the video and watch the show." I said, "Babe, I'm so tired." She said, "But babe, we gotta do it for the people." So, all right. So I get up there and do it, watch it, struggle watching it, and get on the video and record this stuff, and y'all don't watch it. That's a slap in the face to us. All right? So let me repeat myself again.
Stay tuned for more.
Made me mad.
We keeps it real. Expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the Chloe family. We're about relationships and review. Making it fun and just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Courtney and Eddie.
I always put God first. What's going on, Courtney Ken folks? How y'all doing tonight? Welcome back to another video of Courtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife.
Courtney, also known as Coco.
This right here is Courtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationships, reviews, entertainment. It's all about our famous rants. And we're going to be going on some rants tonight. So y'all get ready for that. And tonight, we're going to be talking about 90 Day Fiancé, the video y'all don't watch for some strange reason. And it boggles the mind.
Listen, share it to your cousin, little Pookie. I mean, first cousin, second cousin, just share it.
I don't care if y'all got download it, put it in the trunk of your car, and sell it to people like y'all bootleg discs. You know, selling them bit bootleg discs back in the day to be out selling the music out the back of the car. You remember that? Back in the day.
There would be copyright infringements, baby. Something
it will be.
Yeah, if they sit up there and put it on a disc or something like that, how in the heck is we gonna make any money out there? They up there selling copies.
Yeah, scratch that.
All right, so if you're brand new to this channel and you hadn't subscribed yet, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Now, let's just get into it.
Yeah, get into it. Let's get
it started. Hey.
You love showing your age. You love showing your old age.
Do y'all remember that movie back there in 1967? Y'all remember? You know what I'm talking about. Love showing your age.
Nah, I don't say that. No, my the movies I refer to be made in the 80s and the 90s. No. You be going back to the 70s and the 60s and the 50s. I don't know them black and white movies.
So it started out with Statler and Dempsey. So they riding back from the hotel. It seems like they awkward, you know what I'm saying? They just not meeting. Dempsey do a lot of laughing. You know, she's cute as a button though. But so anyway, they get back to their hotel. They exchange gifts. It seems like Dempsey got her some insects. Y'all know she love insects. I don't know what big grown women look. I guess a lot of women like insects.
You got people that's their job to study insects, so it's good for her, man.
But she don't do that.
I know, but some people do it as a hobby. Yeah, like some people buy purses as a hobby. I don't understand why would you buy a purse for a hobby, but you know, some people that's what they do. Shoes, weave.
So Statler felt kind of funny because she was like, you know, I think I got you a gift that I would want. So she gave her what? It was like a golden insect.
It was like a metal insect. It was made of metal, so she can kind of bend it in all kinds of like positions and whatnot. And yeah, you know, you should have kind of been a little bit more thoughtful on getting Dempsey a gift, because you know, I don't think Dempsey liked them insects like that. But then again, she did go to Trinidad, right?
I thought it was Thailand.
Thailand, yeah, that's what it was. I'm sorry. Hell,
What
Tyler.
would, even where she went, what would that have to do with an insect?
Oh, I think she was going on safari or something. I don't know.
You need to go to. You want to go to? What you said, Trinidad? You want to go there, don't you?
No, I don't know who's out there in Trinidad.
You
No.
know what's the name?
Who?
You know,
Rihanna.
no, my old coworker. She from Trinidad. You know.
Oh, yeah, she is.
Anyway, so let's move on. So let's see. So they of course Dempsey wants to be, and excuse me, Statler wants to be intimate, but you know, Dempsey wants to take her time. But
She said, "You don't take my time. I got to get to know somebody. I need to take it slow." This is what Dempsey saying.
take it.
But Statler, she's a little horn dog. She want to get her groove and swerve on ASAP. I said, "Come pump your brakes. That's what's wrong with her. She run a lot of people away because that's all she talk about is sex."
Well, I think too that she just rushed anything, rush relationship, rush being in love, rush everything.
Golly, man.
So, but it seemed like they wake up the next day and bam, honey, it
That's
happened.
That's all it takes. A little kiss here, a little kiss there, and bam, bam, bam. It be done. You know what I'm saying?
So,
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying,
You know what I'm
baby.
saying?
So it seems like they on their way to Dempsey's place. Now Dempsey lived like that simple life, don't it?
Yeah, she basically lives off the grid. You know what I'm saying? She lived that rugged life, that hard life, and in the country. And Statler, that's her name. She's not used to that. She's a city girl, but I thought she lived in the country too, in the
She
United
play with
States.
bugs.
Yeah,
She do, but I think she just like she ain't, but
she's
like,
not that rugged,
right?
Yeah,
she
she's like,
don't want to live off the grid. You know,
Yeah.
you want your internet, your food, and all that stuff, or whatever, your warmth. You know, so you know to a certain degree. I guess she go outside and play with the bugs, but she come back in. She got the air conditioning and everything.
yeah,
So.
play the bug, ooh, bug, and go back in the house, get on the internet. Ooh.
So anyway, so as they're going there, Dempsey, I think Statler was saying, you know, do I get a chance to meet your friends? She was like, of course, you can meet my friends. You know, she asked about her dad.
And let's pump your brakes, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now she said, now Dempsey did say she did tell her dad about Statler, but she told her dad they were just friends.
They weren't in a relationship,
right? She didn't tell him that part about the relationship or whatnot.
Yeah.
So Statler's kind of hurt because she feel like, man, you know, y'all was over there in Thailand for 2 weeks with nothing to do. Y'all should have been talking about me. I should be your priority. You know, tell your dad about me. But you know, sometimes a person got to warm up to tell their parents, they in a relationship like that. You know,
she said her dad done seen her go through bad relationships. Right. You know, she's been hurt, and so she wants to get to know Statler before she introduces her to her father.
And to me, that's a very smart thing to do because things don't work out between the two. You know, it's no use to try to introduce your dad to that person because dad gonna say, what happened to you and such and such, and she broke my heart again, and once again dad gotta be there to console you.
Yeah. So as they arrive, now it was day, now it's night, and
that's a long drive though. It was like 2 hours.
That's a long drive, 2 hours.
Well, it depends what time they left the house. You know, so they could have left at 6 o'clock. And that time, by the time they got to their location, is 8 o'clock, so it's dark.
They ain't got no street lights. I know that, honey.
It's in the country.
Yeah, for sure. Because it was pitch dark, honey. I bet the camera crew was like, wait a minute, we ain't finna be in here too long. And so it was pitch dark. You know what? When they do stuff like that, and of course the camera crew probably ain't finna go off nowhere. So where do you think they stay? You know what I'm saying? Do they have like a little RV? Maybe.
I think it's probably an RV or camper they live in.
Yeah,
like some kind of van. They got sleeping bags in or something like that.
So anyway, so they are arriving, and it's like one of those little tiny houses, kind of.
Yeah, small, tight. I think Statler said because she used the bathroom. And Dempsey said, you can do the number 1 there, but you got to go across the way to do the number 2 because she's not finished with the plumbing in her little house. So.
And she's done all of it herself, basically. But yeah, she did say that, and Sab was like, "Listen, I thought that if this relationship gonna make it, I'm gonna come and move with her, but I don't know if I can take this. It's too tight, too tight. I ain't got nowhere to
First of
move."
all, start trying to move in with people
I
so
know that's
quickly,
right.
man. Gee.
So let's move on to Gino and Jasmine, child. They got issues and problems.
Gino, Jasmine, why are y'all trying to suck this counselor into y'all mess? Poor counselor, she don't know what's going on.
Well, she was getting them. She actually was getting them told. I felt like she was a legitimate therapist.
Oh, no doubt about it, man. But still, you know.
Have y'all noticed that Jasmine confession she has changed even more? Like that other one, she didn't have different ones. I said this girl is finna change to a whole new person.
And she transforming, man. Transformers, more than meets the eye.
And them lips is getting bigger, and I'm like, goodness. And so anyway, so they going to see a therapist. They've been they've been waiting on the visa for like I think 12 months for it to get approved. And so Gino told the therapist about Jasmine and her issues about the ex. Jasmine said that she wants to be more intimate. And, she felt, now see, let me tell you something. Jasmine is a manipulator because she liked to gaslight you and turn the conversation from her. So the issue was about the ex. Now, she said, Gino, I was taking a shower and I was naked and he laughed at my private parts. And he said, I did not laugh. Yes, you did, and I feel so insecure. Do you know I've been like that? And I felt rejected, and my father rejected me.
I'm saying, how did it get from your private parts to your daddy? That's a bad connection. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I said, come on, man. She can play the victim well.
Oh, she can.
She can play the victim real well.
She'll get that conversation off of her. If it's heat on her, she jumped and turned that and get it off of her. So it seemed like in the 2 years that they've been together, they've been intimate 7 times.
7 times. A whole week worth of sex. A
true.
whole week.
But they ain't been, how long they been physically together, though? Man. You know what I'm saying? In person.
Gino said, the only reason why I don't do it is because you always fussing at me and talking bad to me. And Gino said, I probably, the sex, you probably had the best sex with me. And she said, no, Gino, your sex is trash.
Basically.
I said, dang, what you dogging Gino's sex out on national TV?
Yes, we do. She gonna say, yeah, I'll make sure nobody else wants you if I don't want you no more. So the therapist was telling Gino, like, it seemed like you got conditions. So, when it comes to her, if you talking about her anger issues and stuff, then you said, listen, I'm not gonna have sex, but you can't do that. And Gino said, listen, therapist, you can't tell me what to do. Basically, that's what he was saying. You can't tell me what to do now. This is how she treat me, and this is how I'm going to do it.
The way I took it was, no, if you're going to get on me, you make sure you get on her. Tell her what she needs to do. Don't you just tell me what I need to do. You need to tell her what she needs to do. That's what I was picking up from Gino.
Yeah. So yeah, we said about the sex was trash and so that's when Gino said, that's why I don't want to have sex with her. The therapist said, as far as you can't move forward if you're doing like the revenge thing, so you withholding sex, you're doing all, you can't move forward in that. The therapist said that one thing that you need to do, Gino, is learn how to calm her down when she get angry. I was like, I'm not your babysitter. Like, I don't want to calm her down.
I see what the counselor is saying, but I don't agree with it because it feels like I gotta walk on eggshells to make sure you don't get upset. And I refuse to do that.
And then it don't even seem like Gino engage, like when she get upset, it don't seem like he make her more upset.
No, she do it on her own, man. It's like, I think the issue, in my opinion, is Jasmine. She has an anger problem. She has a jealousy problem. And it's like in a control problem. She like to control Gino. If Gino can't do it, but she can do it. Gino can't interact with his ex, but she still can. Come on now. You can't be like that.
The therapist said, as far as Jasmine, what you can do is, like not engage in the boyfriend, like the ex. Don't talk to him and stuff like that. And what she had an excuse too. What she said?
Yeah. Oh, Gino, if it's gonna make you feel better, for me not to interact with my ex. That's fine. It's gonna hurt me. It's gonna hurt Dan. If I was Gino, I would say, I don't give a dang what Dan, how Dan feel. It's not about Dan. It's supposed to be about me and you. You more concerned about how Dan's gonna feel. To me, that's
Go
a
ahead.
problem.
Go ahead.
That's a problem. That's the issue. You so concerned about how Dan's gonna feel, but you don't give a dang about how I'm feeling about the situation. Oh yeah, man. Ooh, you gonna hurt Dan's feelings since I can't be his friend no more. Yeah, Dan gonna be missing them booty calls. That's what that is all about.
So the therapist want them to be a good memories together, not fuss so much, live life, enjoy life, and we're gonna see that next week. But she's still gonna throw them daggers, bam, bam, bam. So let's talk about this pitiful couple or this pitiful girl, Amanda and what's his name?
Raven,
It
Ravon,
ain't. It's something like that.
Ravane.
Something like that. So anyway, he wants to be intimate with her.
Quick, let's make this one quick. She should never got back in a relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because every time this guy brings Ravane, you know, like suggest something, like
I know we pronounce his name
Yeah.
incorrectly, but go ahead.
well, every time he suggests something, she shoots it down. Say, "Ooh, I just got out of marriage. Ooh, I'm the only person that touched me with my ex. Ooh, the only person that held me is my ex." You know, if you don't feel that way, take your time before you get into another relationship.
Yep.
Because it's not fair to Ravine, whatever his name is,
It's not bad at him.
for you to treat him like that because you still trying to heal.
I agree. So she said she hadn't been when like the husband, she met him when she was 19 years old. So
That's all she know.
That's all she know. But I'm saying, like you said, that's unfair to this man that you giving him all the excuses. I don't think you're on your cycle. You just don't want to be intimate with him because you don't know what it's like and you're afraid of that. So I'm saying, but this man, you in a relationship with him. Not saying that you had to do that, but she acting like they just met.
But the point is, she flew all the way to his country.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? If you're not ready to make that next, I understand. Well, we're gonna fly over there to see, is he the one? If you gotta do that, man, you know, you need to do that in your own country. So you won't be wasting all that money flying all over to another country and wasting this person's time, wasting your time.
Yep.
That's just my personal opinion because you know all you doing is jerking this guy around. In my opinion.
He got her a bikini. She said she didn't like it. He was like, okay.
I wonder why.
Why?
I don't remember actually. I don't know.
She took it. He said, okay, let's take it back. I'll go down to the shop. Come on with me. I thought she wasn't going to pick nothing, but she found something that she liked. He said, oh, I picked that for you the first time. Talking to the lady. She was like, what?
I thought she going to pick a one piece. With one piece with a long skirt on it.
I thought you were gonna have the excuse that I can't find nothing I like. So they end up getting that, and he talking back and forth to the lady, and come to find out that he said that he wanted 3 or 4 kids, and she was shocked by that because she said in the confession when she first met him, he was like, you know, I don't really have no children. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? He don't have to have no kids. You know. So yeah, she's shocked by that. She called her friend, tell him what's all that's going on. But I'm like, please, girl, just don't go home with your children, honey. Go home with your children. Now let's move on to Sheila and David.
This is so sad.
It really is. It's super sad.
Yeah.
So it started out where they're going to see her parents, and he had an interpreter, and she was like, girl,
I like his interpreter though. I like how she be pushing her glasses on her face like a little nerd. Yeah, every time she talks, yeah, I like her.
So yeah, he had an interpreter. Sheila feels very jealous. She was saying that she's scared that he may choose her.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, and the producer asked, you know, she started crying, and producers asked, do you want to tell him? She was like, no, I don't want to tell him because, you know, I don't want to argue or anything like that. I think Sheila should tell him how she feels, you know. Yeah. She definitely needs to be honest.
I think Sheila, the reason why she keep a lot of things to herself, she don't want to rock the boat, you know, because she feel like if she rocked the boat too much, that David's going to leave her. And in her dire situation, she see David as a way out. I'm just being honest with you. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think she just see him as a meal ticket?
No, I don't see. I think she really care about the guy, but you know, it also helped that you know the guy she cares about can help her out to get out of that bad situation she's in. And but yeah, she's feeling threatened by the young lady because the young lady can communicate with David in a way she can't communicate with David. You know what I'm
But
saying?
the interpreter threw some shade. Yes, she did. She was like, she been with him for a long time. And if it was me, I would have been learned sign language. I learned it in a month.
Yeah, maybe the interpreter is trying to shoot her shot.
Yeah, she could be, honey. Like, girl, if you don't want him, I want him to get up out of here. So anyway, Sheila was crying. She was just saying she was jealous, and she was also saying the interpreter was younger and he may choose her. So they are in the taxi, all three of them squeezed up in that taxi.
Squares.
So she and I agree with Sheila. I understand what David, he wants it just to be easier to communicate, but like the girl is a third wheel, you know what I'm saying? So I do understand.
You never been third wheel? I've been third wheel.
I know you have. I know you have. So anyway, so they arrive and she was a little nervous about him seeing her living conditions, and whoa.
Yeah, it was worse than I thought it was gonna be. And seeing her living conditions, it makes you grateful for what you have over here. They were using the bathrooms in buckets, because she said something
Right.
like they had to use the bathroom in buckets, and it seemed like she'd take a shower outside. So
That's what he said. He got to take it in. I
yeah.
said,
So yeah, you might not have much, but you have more than some people over there do.
Yeah. So yeah, it seems as though what it was a tsunami, something that came
Yeah.
and
No, typhoon.
typhoon.
You know what a tsunami is?
What water?
What kind of water?
Water out the ocean.
Tsunami is when an earthquake. It was like a seaquake. It's underwater. The earthquake, it placed the land, displaced the earth, and it shoots the water up and it makes a wave, a fast wave that sometimes be, a story like 20, 30 stories high, something like that. I know I might be exaggerating the stories, but it can be real high, in height, and it goes across the ocean real fast, and it comes on land and it sucks everything back out into the ocean. Now, there was a typhoon. It's like a hurricane. They just call it. It's kind of weird. They call it typhoon over there, but we call it hurricanes over here. It's weird.
So that's what kind of ripped up the house that they're in, or whatever it is called. You know what I'm saying? The living places. And so David got to meet her dad, and he had to go upstairs and meet her mom. And so the parents seemed real chill. But the dad, I think the David being deaf is awkward for the whole entire family.
Yeah, they never been around a deaf person before, and it's like it's just weird to them, So they don't know how to approach David. They don't know how to talk to David. So it's like the dad said, "How can I talk to him? I don't know how to talk to him." So even the son came out there, can he do he say anything?
Because he bought him a gift.
Yeah.
He bought him a you told us, I sure hope it ain't no PlayStation. But it was a what that thing is what? You did say that.
Oh, try to make me look bad.
That ain't looking bad, baby. I'm just saying. But
it was like a little
it's like a little pinball.
Yeah, pinball machine.
But to your defense, David did not know how she was living. So
he knew somewhat how she was living, but he didn't know it was that bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's see. So Sheila was just saying that she hoped that David proposed before before
he goes back.
Yeah, because she said she hoped that the family and everything, that they like him, and just hope it don't be awkward.
Well, here's the thing. Excuse me. She said she was disappointed because how the meeting happened between David and the family, and I want to say, Sheila, don't be too disappointed. It's just like they got to get to know one another. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't know how to communicate with David. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like they don't like David. They just don't know how to communicate. They don't know how to communicate with David.
Right. So let's move on. Then they go to sleep in the floor. So you know what I'm saying? That right there, I don't know about y'all. Now I know that condition is really bad, but I know younger. When I was younger, you know what I'm saying. You want to spend a night over your friend's house. Oh, let's spend, but you don't know how your friends be living for real, honey. And then you slept over there, honey. They got roaches everywhere. I'm like, God, dog, I shouldn't have did this. And all you do is just pray that the day come real quick, so you can go to sleep and wake up.
Oh, what the they supposed to do?
Oh, the morning, the
In the
next
morning,
day.
so you can go ahead and
So
leave.
you can either get up out of there, but yeah, cause and then you want to spend the night again, girl. Girl, I got it. My mom ain't gonna let me go. I gotta go home.
And you lucky if your parents find out that the person in the house you slept over had roaches. Before you come home, they had you stand in front of the porch,
You
shake you off, skeet you off with a whole fight.
Look, I ain't even back then. I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? I had to do all of this, so I just came back home. But
No, my mom said, "No, you're not gonna come to this house. Hold on, let me inspect you. I get inspected. You know, shake things out, shake your bag out, man. Just go in the washroom. Don't even go in the bathroom. Go to the washroom. Take the clothes off, put them right on."
See, I can. Oh, you know, anyway, but I know that's a totally different condition to where David sleeping at, you know what I'm saying? And so, but you know, I'm sure he didn't get no sleep, and it seemed like it was hot. He had to sleep just in the clothes he had on.
You gotta worry about bugs flying in, mosquitoes, and getting bit up, and
yeah. But so let's move on to Violet and Riley. About time Riley done stood up for himself.
I'm gonna hold my applause for right
now
now because you know we still got some season, you know, some more of the season to go. So if he like, okay, let me think about it because I still want to stay on the show.
Right.
Let me give her a call back.
Yeah.
Now next week, apparently he gonna stand his ground. You know, I blocked her and she blocked him, but I guarantee if for some strange reason, about 2 weeks down the road, they're gonna get back together some kind of way.
Yeah. So it started off with what's her name? Violet was talking to his friend Tiffany. I think that was her name. And Tiffany was holding her accountable for that app. And she was like, and she said, so why did you reset the app? Why was you back on the app? Why did you he like, talk to her. No, but why is you telling, you know how I talk? Talk to her. Well, I had forgot my password, and I had to get on there for that.
You know what? And that was a bold-faced lie. Because if you want to delete the app, you don't need a password, especially on an iPhone. All you gotta do, hold that phone down, the little X will go over the app, you hit delete and delete the app. That's all you got. That's all you got to do.
The X will go over the app.
You know, the little X.
No, the delete, that minus.
I thought it was the X.
Oh, mine.
It probably was the minus.
Maybe it was back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But mine is like you hit it, all the apps shake. They all shake. Like which one you want to delete? They be shaking, and then you just subtract. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, minus. You're right.
And take it out. So anyway, they had heated words because she said what she said to her, and you know, Tiffany like that was unacceptable. She get mad at Riley, and in between all that exchange while we reading, she said, "You're old man." That's the way she really feel about it.
Yeah, that's a insult towards Riley, calling him old. And I don't think Riley picked up on that, but yeah,
there was so much stuff going on. But she leaving. He said, "Beat it." I said, "Not beat it. Come on now, Riley got all the smoke. Beat it.
Beat
Get out
it."
of here.
Yeah, when he said beat it, I said, yeah, she's right. Oh man.
I thought Michael Jackson. I'm sorry, not Michael Jackson. But I thought the little beat it song or something like that be playing in the background. Just beat it, do do do, beat it. So anyway, so she left. She was fussing. She was upset. She was mad. She was crying. And she said, you know, I can't believe he gonna try to interrogate me, because when they was there, he said, answer the question. I had to answer with your family. I want you to answer with my family.
Yeah, valid point.
Yep. Yeah, they put him under the pressure and tried to throw him up under the bus.
Well, that's not right, because you came over here to my country. That's the reason why you had to answer to my family. That's a lame,
It
weak
really
excuse.
was. It really was. It really was. So she walked out, she crying, and she was like, "It's over. I'm done with him." And he was like, "Forget it." You know what I'm saying? He called Tiffany back. He said, "Thank you. I appreciate that. She showed her age. She showed me who she really was. So I'm done with her. I don't trust. I'm done."
Yeah,
So we're gonna
well,
see.
yeah, we'll see.
Let's move on to Nikolai. Nikolai and Misha. Misha and Nikolai. Don't they sound like some kind of little romantic novel? So they drive into the Catholic village, meeting his friend. So evidently over there they got stray cats that just walk around. Cause I was wondering where that cat came
Man,
from.
she picked up every cat. He said, every cat she sees, she think that cat belongs to her. She'll pick that cat up and she think that she's
Their mama. She think that she the mama.
Yeah, the mama. Yeah, I was trying to talk like them. I kind of screwed it up. But yeah, so I can kind of tell. I'm trying to think. Let me say something. I don't know. Do Nikolai has an anger problem, or is he real demanding? But he has a little spikes to himself. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh yeah, for sure. And so anyway, the talking to the friend came and his wife came. So basically it seems as though, she thought that Nikolai was just gonna gloat over her. This is my girlfriend, I'm excited, yeah, hold her hands, kiss on her, whatever. He making jokes and all that stuff, but then she was like, I want to see your family. He was like, what is it about you want to see my family? Like, it's about us. Even the friend was like, yeah, you gonna let us see the family. It's not about the family. It's about
He
us.
kind of snapped at the friend
He
too.
did.
He snapped at the friend.
The friend had to look at the camera.
Yeah, with that nervous laugh he was doing. The friend was.
Yeah.
I said, dang, Nikolai snapped on his friend in front of his wife.
Right.
Dang, Nikolai. I said, all right. What's the name? Misha. All right, Misha. You might have got your
Misha. I'm sorry.
You might got you a firecracker with Nikolai now.
Oh yeah, for sure. Let's see. And then he gonna throw it back on her. Have you ever went, like, we in this nice hotel and she got her stuff, like she brought all of America here and she just got the room looking. It's just so.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I don't see them working out
at all.
She's still a little worldly, and actually, I think Nikolai's a little worldly too. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to play it like he's not.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I don't know. No, I don't see it.
So when they got back to the room and stuff like that, she wanted to talk to him, and it seems as though, basically she was just saying, I thought that you was gonna be more affectionate to me and stuff, and she just kind of tears up, and he was like, "Oh, you're so emotional, Misha. Misha, you're so emotional."
And then, what Misha was trying to say, when I get emotional like that, you don't hug me, you don't console me, or anything. She said, don't try to hold me because I'm telling you that, but I'm just being honest with you, Nikolai. You don't do none of that, man. Basically, you look at me as a friend, basically. You treat me like a friend.
That's what she said.
No, I'm just saying.
Okay, you paraphrase.
Yeah, I'm paraphrasing. Because he don't console her.
Yeah.
When she has someone, something emotional going on, he looks at her like, why are you doing that again? It's like, and kind of like look at her and discuss sometimes, man.
Yeah, she was just like, I don't know. I know you haven't had a girlfriend, and maybe you just don't know how to be like that, basically a boyfriend, and console me and be affectionate and loving and stuff like that. So, when I'm trying to share my feelings with you, I don't want to not be around a person that I can't be myself with, that I can't share my feelings with, that I feel like I got to be changing, for somebody else. And that's not what I want to do. And I agree,
Right.
So a person that loves you should accept you for all your little quirks, and they shouldn't be so complaining about who you really are. Because if she's emotional, that's just who she is. And Nikolai is so emotionless. Very emotionless.
Yeah, Nikolai is emotional disconnected. Especially from his woman. You know what I'm saying? And I think she hit it right in the head. He hasn't been around a woman or dated a woman in such a long time. He don't know how to date a woman. He don't know how to console a woman. He don't know how to treat a woman. So me, to be honest with you, I really think she needs to just come on back to America. Find her a good Midwestern man and call it a day.
Yeah. He was saying, of course, people, and I see all the gaslighting when people don't like to be held accountable for their actions when it's about them in that moment, then they're gonna bring up something else. And he was like, he said, I love you, Misha. I put up with your stuff. You see how you try to make it seem like it's just me. It's not just me. I see you too. I see how you are and how you are with all your stuff, but I'm humble like Jesus Christ. So I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna stay over here and not say nothing. But I see too. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, he said he's humble like Jesus Christ, man. I was like, ooh, that's some big shoes to fill, brother.
Most humble people do not say that they're
right.
humble.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm such a humble person.
Just like
really
Jesus Christ.
Saying that.
And like I said, man, I don't see them working. I don't. I really don't, man. Yeah.
Yeah. On that note, you guys, that's all we got. So, like I said, child, y'all ain't gonna be watching this, honey. We will save our Sunday nights, Monday nights to ourselves. Okay.
All right, let's get on out of here.
We'll see you on the next video. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
Let's put God first.
Deuces.
I was